guys. We're on.
Hello.
By the way, we're on.
Oh, we're on. Welcome to Talking Food. I am Chef Carlo, and this is Andrew.
Hello.
And in the inspiration of the hospitality industry, Andrew is doing everything today from this chair. I'm not kidding. He's doing the mixing from the computer. He's doing the thing from over here. He's controlling the cameras. It's like.
But we do have Adam in the radio station.
We have Adam in the radio station.
Speaking
too.
of which, are we recording? All right.
Recording
see?
good.
Fantastic.
See, now it's going to be interesting. He's doing everything today. I'm just talking about food and probably having breakfast in a moment.
Oh yes, it smells wonderful already. You just turn that thing on, and it's.
I know. Hold on. It's going to get hot in here, so we might have to like strip down to our like undershirts, because we have like 1, 2, 3 things going on in here.
Yes, we do.
Okay, hold on. Let me pull up the Facebook feed to see if somebody wants to say anything. And today we start our journey on hot sandwiches.
Hot sandwiches.
It was going to be something very simple. Let's sit down and talk about this beautifulness. And as we're trying to develop the show, it's getting, we need to talk about Reuben sandwich. We need to talk about cheesesteak sandwich. And we need to talk about this and that, and the Monte Cristo, and the croque monsieur, and the croque madame. And it's like, we need like 7 shows. Guess what?
Sandwiches.
Guess what? We can do it.
We can make a lots of shows on sandwiches.
Okay, first thing.
We should call it Talking Sandwiches.
This week?
Well, I don't know.
We can always talk about talking
I know,
sandwiches.
because it was talking pho, talking noodles, and then.
Because we can, I can have sandwiches for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Oh, easily.
But wait, Chef Carlo, you're a chef. I know. You know how simple is a sandwich, and delicious and yummy and like simplicity? We spend the whole day with all these incredible ingredients and all this stuff, and it's like, you know what? The comfort of a sandwich, that's what I call comfort food.
No, completely, absolutely. I mean, one of my biggest comfort foods, and it's not a hot sandwich, peanut butter and jelly.
Hot dogs?
Hot dogs, that's a sandwich.
That's a different show.
I know.
I know.
Sausages.
Sausages?
Now, yeah, we do a sausage show. I'm in heaven.
Well, do you want to make the sausage or?
Oh, I think we should. We should show people how to make sausages. But we're talking hot sandwiches today, and that's smoking.
I know. It's probably like I didn't clean it properly. No, it's just getting rid of all the gunk in there. Now, the first thing I need to do is from last week, I need to just go back to canapés for just a couple of seconds. Last week I showed you, remember, canapé finger sandwich, canapé finger sandwich by putting the lid. But it was brought to my attention, I didn't have a good picture for that one. So a canapé will have, any canapé, properly executed, it's an open face mini sandwich. It will have a base, it has to have a spread, it has to have a main ingredient and a garnish. As you can see in this picture that I didn't, it's not really high detail.
Well, they can't because it's behind us, but they can. I think they can tell that they've got your base, your spread, your main, and a nice.
So you
garnish.
have to have your base, which is usually some kind of starch. Pita chips, yes, even Ritz crackers can be used as a. I know.
Well,
some people do
when
that.
you're in a crunch.
I know. You're in a crunch.
Get
Ritz
it?
cracker will do it.
Sorry, when you're in a crunch.
So your canapé will have a base, a spread, main ingredient, and garnish. That is the disclaimer. If I point again like this, cut my fingers.
It's not a disclaimer. It's just we're correcting ourselves.
Well, of course, because hey, I'm human. I make mistakes.
Absolutely.
I get on the wrong line on the freeway once in a while.
I don't.
Not against traffic. Just
Okay, good. I was thinking because
like,
in rally that could be deadly.
How are you alive?
In Rocky Mount, that's just normal.
Still learning about my surroundings around here. Okay, so first sandwich we're going to talk about. I was lucky enough to have spent 17 years in Miami, and I became addicted to one of their fantastic products coming from the Latin culture, more specifically the island of Cuba, the Cuban sandwich.
The Cuban sandwich.
The Cuban sandwich. Bring up deliciousness right behind us.
I did, and I'm going to put it right on everybody's screen so they can see. Oh, that's not a Cuban, that's a Reuben.
So,
sorry,
that's
guys.
a Reuben?
I am looking at a very, very, very
Oh, it's
small
coming
screen.
too.
There she is.
It's coming too.
Oh, yes. But
so
this,
not only we're going to talk about the Cuban sandwich, we're going to make one.
Heck yeah.
Not one, we can make like 4.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because I know there's people after the show, they like frolic around here. It's like,
they sit around and watch. There's a line, starting out in the hallway right now, hoping to get the coupon.
Did you lock the door?
I didn't lock the door. I got a sign on the door though.
Oh, okay,
It
good.
says "Don't come in here."
You know, signs
we're having a
don't
good
stop
time.
'em. You know, science don't
If
stop
the
him.
studio's rocking, don't come a knocking.
Oh boy. Okay, so we're gonna start.
How corny is that?
Uh,
That's pretty corny.
I don't know. It sounded fun. Okay, Cuban sandwich. Not only we're gonna talk about the Cuban sandwich, and I love Cuban sandwiches because the traditional Cuban sandwich, you can have it for breakfast, for lunch. You can have it for breakfast, for lunch,
dinner,
for like dinner. You can have it at
midnight
3 o'clock in the morning after you're having fun in Miami.
Yes.
Oh yes.
Oh yes.
Oh yes.
I would imagine Miami's a lot of fun.
Most bars have a 23-hour liquor license.
Oh my gosh! So they're going to close 1 hour a day?
So basically,
That's
at
to
5
clean up
o'clock,
everything?
5 o'clock in the morning, they kick you out.
Uh-huh.
You come out with 2 drinks, and
Our heads are cut off. I'm going to go adjust. Go ahead.
Oh, okay.
Keep
that's
talking,
fine.
buddy.
You get 2 drinks. They kick you out of the bar. They have to reset the computers, and they have to like clean up, just sweep out, reset the computers. At 6 o'clock in the morning, they open back again the doors, and it's time for you for your next drink. That's why you always keep a pair of shorts and sunglasses while you live in Miami, because you can always take a nap at the beach as you're sleeping the night before, from the party night before. You always sleep and turn, and as you get your nice tan, you're also getting your sleep.
And
Basics
your
of
belly is full of Cuban sandwiches.
Oh, ho, ho. Okay, Cuban sandwich. Really good bread. And crusty bread doesn't work for this one because it has to go into the sandwich press. So, the base of every Cuban sandwich. But Chef Carlos, sure you'll be wearing gloves. We're not selling the food, so we're going to be okay. Now, roast pork.
Roast pork.
It's coming in a moment.
Right.
Now, you got to have ham. But it has to be boiled ham.
Okay. Why boiled ham?
I don't know, the Cubans say so.
Okay. Well, hey, if the
Oh, yeah,
Cubans
man.
say so, then
you
then-
gotta
then there
have
you go.
Cuban ham. Actually, it will be better to have the Publix jamón serrano,
Okay.
which is a boiled ham with serrano spices. It's the traditional down
Yeah.
there. Of course, there's going to be a million people right now going like, "That's not true." They make it here because every single neighborhood in Miami they make it different. So, but here's the
Well,
basics.
exactly. When I was making the pork yesterday evening, of course I could have gone with the traditional pork shoulder, right?
Yeah.
But I'm not a big fan, and I don't want to buy, since it's just us, I didn't want to buy a pork shoulder, So what did I buy? My go-to when it comes to Cubans, which is pork tenderloin.
Oh,
So it's nice.
so we got pork tenderloin.
Pork tenderloin.
Sweet. Okay, so next, Swiss cheese.
Swiss cheese.
Put Swiss cheese on one side. Swiss cheese on one side. And,
I'm going to switch the camera again so people can see us.
oh, okay, good. Go for it.
There we go. Okay.
So we have the assembly line. We have the Swiss cheese on one side. And, oh, baby, you can go heavy. Don't worry.
I'm going heavy. But
I brought like stuff to clean stuff.
he's got like a pound of Swiss cheese here.
I know. Probably was on sale. So we got the Swiss cheese on, and then the next ingredient, gotta have pickles.
Gotta have pickles.
Gotta have the pickles. Brings out a
Now,
nice.
are these bread and butters or these dills?
These are bread and butter dill. So as I'm putting the pickles, now put ham on this side.
Okay.
I'll take care of the pickles on this
I'll
side.
take care of the ham.
Dun, 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 dun. And that's just regular boar's head boiled ham. You're gonna hear me a lot talking about boar's head. I really love
They're great
their products.
meats.
They're great products. And the good thing about Cuban sandwiches is you can make them ahead. And like if you can have a party with Cuban sandwiches, just make them ahead. And whenever you want to cook them and bake them, go for it. Now, we have a nice panini press here. And I was lucky enough, I treated myself for the panini press. And you can use a saute pan, just spray it with spread it with clarified butter, and get it on one side, and then toast it on one side, then flip it to the other one, and with your spatula, you can just press it down on your saute pan.
Right.
You don't have to get like, oh, but I see that there is a $500 panini restaurant style panini press. It's like, it's okay, you'll live. Okay.
Pork side or we put it on the pickle side?
It doesn't matter. We're gonna get these bad boys in the toaster in a moment. I see you didn't go light with the ham. That's not a problem.
No,
Look
no,
at that
no.
pork tenderloin.
Yes.
Man, did we get a different budget?
No.
Nice.
This is out of my pocket.
Wow.
Why? Because, simply
Because
I knew the family would eat the rest. The family being me.
Okay. So not only that, we have pork loin. Man, we went fancy. So usually what they do is they take the pork shoulder, they roast it with mojo, which is a marinade made out of bitter oranges, lime, oregano, olive oil, and garlic. So they let it marinate for like overnight, and then it's slow roasted until the what I call the T-bone on the bottom, but basically pulls out.
And then they kind of shred it.
They shred it, and then they put it right on the pork.
Right.
In some places I've seen doing it with pernil, which is the back leg of the beautiful swine, which is also roasted in the oven, and then they cut it in slices.
Perfect.
When they do it like that, they don't slow roast it that much, so it kind of like gets a little tough. So I like it when it gets slow roasted overnight.
Well, what I did with this one last night was, I did my mojo marinade.
Mojo.
And I did it for about 5 hours last night. So last night about 10 o'clock, what I did is I took it out of the marinade, put a little bit of cumin on there, a little bit more oregano, a little bit of pepper, and then I seared it very quickly in the pan just to get a nice crust on the outside, roasted it the rest of the way until it was 150 degrees. So, yeah, it was yummy.
I know. Here, start folding the sandwich.
All right.
Just like a book. Get everything inside there. You went all fancy, putting all the slices on a diagonal so it looks like picture perfect. But now
we are on camera.
I know. We're on camera.
Presentation is everything.
I know. Now, my favorite ingredient for this bad boy is butter. A little bit of butter on the flat top. A little bit. Haha, who am I kidding? Sandwich number 1 goes in there. More butter on top. More butter.
More butter on top.
More butter on top.
Let me adjust this camera.
Adjust the camera where I fold bad boys and get them into the more butter on top. So I like to cook. I don't like when people rush Cuban sandwiches because then they will roast. They will become crispy on the outside, but then the center will still be cold.
Okay.
I don't like when that happens. So I like to toast my Cuban sandwiches on a medium hot grill and let it go until the center is nice and melty. Is that a word, melty?
Melty, it is now.
Oh, okay.
And I'm going to use it.
Okay, good. And
oh my gosh, look at those.
That's gonna be amazing.
I know, I'm going to take a picture
Take a picture. No, take a picture while I'm like, hold on. Let me move my
Take a
coffee.
picture of you putting the clarified butter on there.
The butter on top of the sandwich.
And we'll put it on Instagram.
Instagram, Facebook. I wish we'd be able to like give people this stuff to try.
If they can smell it, they'd be in heaven.
They smell-o-vision. What about that?
Smell-o-vision, I like.
Okay, so I'm gonna give it a first press. What about I love this grid that it allows me to just apply pressure. You can see here it sizzle already. Let me see if I can put the microphone down here. Can you hear it?
I'm sure they can hear it because I can hear it.
So I don't like to rush my Cuban sandwich, and especially in Miami when you go to the cafes or the cafetin and ask for a Cuban sandwich, I tell the people like, take your time. I am not in a rush. I want it nice and crispy on the outside. So, oh, you want it burnt? Like, no, I want it like nice and crispy on the outside. Nice and crispy on the outside. So, what I like about this griddle is, I mean, you can get a commercial griddle for like $500, but this one I picked up at Bed Bath & Beyond with the 20% coupon thing. Yeah, I brought this one from home.
Hey,
I like this one also because you can split it open and it works also. You can also like a Korean barbecue.
Yeah.
If you've ever been to a Korean restaurant, they bring the hot plate in the center and you cook your stuff, and you can use you use a chopstick to get meat and you cook and you put it back in your plate. So this one also opens completely and you can also use it as a Korean barbecue.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
In those nights that you're like, oh kids, I forgot to make food. Hold on, let me put some stuff in there.
Yeah, let's open this up. Look at that cheese and melting, baby.
Oh, okay, so I'm just gonna give it a push back, put the lid right back on top and press it.
Okay.
Okay. So we're gonna slowly get the Cubans to to cook. Now, again, then there is the medianoche, which is the Cuban sandwich, but done in a sweet roll.
Okay.
It's exactly the same ingredients of the Cuban sandwich. Instead of using French bread, they use, imagine if you take the Hawaiian rolls, the sweet rolls.
But yeah, oh yeah, perfect for French toast.
For pretzels. So they're a little bit yellow. They're the same size of this bad boys, but they're sweeter.
Right.
Same ingredients of the Cuban sandwich, and then press also, and you get that overall sweetness on everything in there, which is really good.
Now, Chef, what setting do you have your press on right here?
Okay, so I have it. This can be controlled either by temperature or by grill.
Okay.
So I put it on grill and I put it between medium and high.
Okay.
So I put it between medium and high to give it a good sear. And meanwhile, I just press this bad boy down.
Now, does this one have the locking mechanism too, where you can lock it down?
No.
No?
This is your locking mechanism. This is your locking mechanism.
Lock that puppy down.
Lock that puppy down. It's like...
Or if you have a little one, say, here, stand here, hold this.
Oh, that doesn't work quite well.
No, well, you know.
No, because they will
If they
start
wanna
like,
eat, they
is it
will."
ready? Is it ready? Is it ready? Is it ready? It's like, just leave the thing on there. Okay, good. So, very popular, and I've seen a lot of restaurants taking a lot of hints on the Cuban sandwich. There's a restaurant in Durham that does a really good Cuban sandwich, and the best one, the State Fair, last year.
Yo.
There was a stand that they do egg rolls, deep fried egg rolls. Guess what they had?
Deep fried Cuban egg rolls.
They had all the ingredients
Right.
for the Cuban egg roll, and they had it, deep fried.
Of course. Well, it's the state fair.
It's a state fair.
I think it's a minimum. If you want to serve stuff at the state fair, you got to have at least 3 fryers. So
I'm like, whoa, and I'm like, a Cuban roll. Well, guess what? Needs to be tried.
right,
It was good.
it was really good. Did you get that before or after the burger?
Oh, you saw
with,
that one?
Yes, the burger with the
I just took a bite.
donuts.
They had a burger. They had a cheeseburger between 2 Krispy Kreme donuts. And my boys went for it. I'm like, no, I need to live to see you guys graduate from high school, hopefully from college, and hopefully one day getting married. So no, I'm not eating that. Otherwise, they'd be pulling cholesterol out of the veins. Like,
Yes, they would.
no.
I'm going to steal this other camera, so when you pull these suckers off, we've got a great shot. How about
Okay, yeah, those are gonna be resting there. Again, I want to cook them at really medium heat. And now, while those bad boys cook, we're gonna talk about a sandwich that it's been around in my mind for a while. It's called croque monsieur.
that? Croque monsieur.
Croque monsieur. Basically means crunchy dude.
Really?
Yeah, monsieur is
Right.
is sir.
Right.
Monsieur is my signore, like sir of mine.
Crunchy dude.
And crunchy dude.
Sounds like a video game.
It is the crunchy dude. Now, the basics of the croque monsieur.
Okay.
It's a mixture of, not only we're going to talk about it, we're going to make it. It's bread, bechamel sauce,
Whoa, wait, you had me at bechamel sauce.
which of course I made it last night, but I
Right.
made it Chef Carlo way, which I'm going to tell you in a moment.
With lots of vodka.
No, that was while I was making it.
Oh, okay. See, you made it the Chef Carlo way, right?
Yeah, I mean, I took it home. I had like, because we don't have enough time. So as I'm making the bechamel, I was trying this. Hey, we'll talk about it later. Can we
Hey.
talk about it on camera? About
Nah,
that?
well,
No.
I,
It's like,
you know,
oh my God, does he drink?
I was drinking the Highland IPA, the Southern Sixer IPA, and it was so tempting to, braise it.
No, you know what good beer I tried yesterday too? It's the Voodoo Imperial IPA from New Belgium.
Yes. Lovely.
Bravo, New Belgium, bravo. Coming out of Asheville. The fantastic Imperial IPA. I'm like, I'm in love.
Yes.
I'm in love with the beer.
That is a wonderful, wonderful beer.
Okay, so croque monsieur. It has bread, bechamel, Swiss cheese, and it should be topped with Gruyere. But I like it better with Swiss cheese.
Okay.
So let's start the croque monsieur.
Okay.
Now, croque monsieur basically was invented by. There's a lot of people fighting about that one.
The French guy.
Yes.
Okay.
For that is for sure.
He was from France.
From France, from the city of France. of Paris. So croque monsieur started showing up in the cafes in Paris around 1910.
Okay.
It's unclear who started with it, who came up with it, who was the first one. We really don't know. I bet if you go to France and you start asking around, everybody will have their own story. Probably, oh, my uncle did it.
Yeah.
It's like when I used to live in Miami. I have a lot of friends from the island of Cuba, and I love them. And they were like, Carlo, you know that pizza was invented in Cuba. We have the best pizza in the world. I'm like, you know what, guys? I love you all, but I'm pretty sure that pizza was invented in Italy. Don't get me wrong.
Well, New Yorkers will tell you it was invented there.
Actually, the New Yorkers are a little bit more humble on that. Now, I have to tell you one thing about pizza.
Okay.
Northern Italians, we have no clue how to make pizza.
No.
No, because pizza is horrible in Northern Italy. Actually, the best pizza comes from the south, Napoli. That's where the pizza was born.
Napoleano pizza.
Napolitano pizza.
Napoletano.
Now, croque monsieur, we remove the crust.
Okay.
This is the traditional way. When I make it for myself, I don't remove the crust. I'm not a crust hater.
Right.
Although my daughter will just remove the crust right away. But again, it is a matter of preference. We'll make, so I'm using, traditionally it uses white bread. I like to use whole wheat.
Okay.
Why? Well, we're not getting any younger, and anything healthier that I can just plug in there, as I'm putting a mountain of bechamel that was made with a mountain of butter and cheese. Yeah, let's lie to ourselves a little bit.
Of course.
Okay, hold on. Let me check on the Cubans.
Oh.
Chef Carlo.
We definitely need the sound effect.
Hey, Chef Carlo, what do you do at night when you're like bored at home? I watch food videos. Okay, so Cubans are cooking.
Okay.
I hope you can hear the crackling. Hold on.
Oh, man.
Yes. Okay, now we're gonna give a light toast to the croque monsieur. Of course. So we're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, and you gotta have a little bit of butter in
Right.
there while you toast them. So some people make it like really, really, really toasty. I just like to warm up the bread.
Okay.
And again, that is people preferences or anything they want to do. We're gonna have a bunch of breadcrumbs in there. I mean, breadcrumbs. And I usually keep these bad boys and I let them dry and I make breadcrumbs.
Perfect.
It can go zero waste. I am really big into zero waste. I hate to waste food. We grew up in a really modest home, and growing up, we try to keep it as modest as possible.
Say what you can.
Yes, sir. So I'm gonna give this a quick toast
Okay.
in our toaster oven that we have off camera, unfortunately. But croque monsieur, beautiful bechamel sauce, and there should be somebody behind cameras to check out what we're doing here.
I will.
It's not really professional. Don't do it. We'll still talk.
Professionals, we're here. They're watching. They're enjoying.
So
It's a one-man show today.
it's a one-man show. Croque monsieur. So we're gonna build layers of bread, bechamel sauce,
Okay.
mustard, ham,
Okay.
bread, bechamel sauce, cheese.
Oh, darn. I was trying to keep going. Mustard, ham.
Now, bechamel sauce, I love to make bechamel sauce. Now, the traditional recipe for bechamel sauce is you're going to have 1 quart of milk. You're going to have 4 ounces of roux. Roux is an equal mixture of butter, clarified butter, and flour. So what I do is, I like to call it not a shortcut, but a bechamel express.
Okay.
So this one,
I like it. Yeah, it works.
it's express. This one, I want it a little bit thicker because I need to spread it on the sandwich. So what I do is I take 1 quart of milk, 3 ounces of flour, cold milk, whisk the flour in, put it on the stove, whisk until it comes to a boil. When it comes to a boil, salt, a little bit of nutmeg, and I add shallots and bay leaf. Half a stick of butter, which is 4 ounces of butter, whisk, let it simmer for 20 minutes. It's done.
Cool.
That's what I call bechamel express. I didn't have time to cook the roux per se, so I just add the raw flour into the milk, add the spices, bring it to a boil, and then I let the flour cook for about 20 minutes in the sauce.
Sure.
I know that it's not the traditional way. Sorry, I just look at that. Just look at the sandwiches. Like, eee. I know it's not the traditional way to make your bechamel sauce, but that's most of the times how I do it for myself. Well, and especially when I'm in a pinch.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, those look lovely.
Oh yeah, look at that, steaming, delicious. Now I am using thin bread because it looks a little bit more delicate. You can use Texas toast to make this. You can use Texas toast. You can use any kind of bread you want. But wait, Chef Carlo, the original recipe calls for white bread. Okay. I know, but let's make it fun. You can make it your own. Now, there is classical ingredients, like when you make pesto. Pesto is, remember pesto? Pesto is basil,
right,
pine nuts,
olive oil,
Parmesan. Done. Now, if you want to make a cilantro pesto, yes, you can do that, but you cannot call it pesto. Because, I mean, you can call it pesto, but you have to call it a cilantro pesto.
Right.
Because what happens is, if you have me at your restaurant, and I see the pasta says, oh, pasta fusilli and pesto, and then you bring me a cilantro pesto, it's like, oh, this is not pesto, I was expecting it. I mean, probably it's going to be delicious and it's going to be nice, but I wasn't expecting that.
Right.
Okay, Cubans are going to be done in a moment.
Okay.
Let's start building our bad boys.
Okay.
So this is how we're going to do it. Look how thick the bechamel is. I know.
That's almost like a spread.
It is a spread because I added a little bit more flour. Okay, put a slice of cheese in there.
Okay, Swiss.
Please.
1 slice of Swiss. If I can grab it. Okay.
And I spread the bechamel in there. Come on, man, you're slacking.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, come on, man. We're building 4 sandwiches at the same. I'm kidding. I can't complain about the free labor. Like, I got a good friend of mine that he's working at this very high-end restaurant in Raleigh. He's doing a stage.
A what?
A stage is when you work for free.
Oh, why?
Because let's say you want to work for, let's say Chef Escoffier was still alive nowadays. And Chef Escoffier has a kitchen, and you liked, he puts out interesting food and amazing food, and you want to work for him. Well, he cannot hire you. He's got the kitchen full.
Right.
What do? Excuse me, can I work for free in your kitchen? What's going to happen?
Yep.
Sure.
Come on.
Even if you are being a dishwasher, you're going to learn so much out of just being there.
Right.
And that's what a lot of chefs in the industry we do. We work for free, and I have worked on. I was able to work in places that I would never be hired. Like in Manhattan, I work at Le Cirque, one of the most acclaimed restaurants in Manhattan before it turned to Le Cirque 2000. I used to go there on Saturday morning with my knives. I will take the train from Poughkeepsie down. Hey, can I work for free today? Sure. And they will take me, and I will do washing dishes, and meanwhile I see how they make the sauce, how they do that, how they do that.
You're learning.
You're learning.
Sounds familiar. It's kind of like me. You have this show, and I am learning so much from this show.
Well, kind of. Okay. So
no, I am. You keep saying kind of. I really am learning.
Well, good. Okay, so you're gonna put ham. And I like, this is the hard-boiled ham, this is soft. I want to use the soft ham. Okay. So put out, oh wait, hold on, forgot.
The mustard.
The mustard.
The mustard first.
Yeah, forgot the Dijon. Usually put Dijon, but I forgot it in the kitchen. I was running this morning.
And people are probably watching and say, why don't you go get it? Well, the kitchen's on the other side of the building.
It's the other side of campus.
A football field and a half away.
Yeah, I think it's larger than that. So we're gonna put ham in there. We're gonna put about 3 slices.
3 slices of ham. Oh, lots of ham.
Oh yeah.
All right.
And what I do, I just
fold it.
I just fold it so it can mount up in there. That's fine too. I like to fold it this way. Look,
oh, you like to do. You like to do.
I do this so it gives them volume.
Okay.
But you can do it like that too, so we can see how it comes out.
Here's some more ham. Here's your ham. crumbs are.
Oh, I know. Hold on.
Is it any good? Sure, it's
This is
terrible.
fantastic. It's boar heads.
Yeah, can't go wrong with that.
Can't go wrong with boar's head. They always do a fantastic
Yeah,
job.
eventually, they're going to catch on to our show and start sending us free food.
You think so?
No, probably not.
Yeah, give me one more slice. Thank you. That'd be nice if they do that.
Well, we keep talking good about them.
They do have
We
quality
should start
product.
tagging them too on our Facebook
Oh,
feed.
we can do that.
Yeah, if we're using their product, why not?
Hey, they can send us a couple of things.
Okay, there we go.
Awesome.
Trace.
Now, before we top it,
More
so
bechamel?
now, yes, now this is the kicker. So this is your base. How we doing with time, by the way?
Oh, we're at a half an hour. We got
Oh, sweet.
half an hour.
Perfect. So,
And those Cubans are still cooking, baby.
I know. So, little bit of bechamel on top. Not too much because it doesn't have to like droop around. Top the sandwich.
there
I
we
want you
go.
to put a slice of cheese right on top. Not too much, just enough. That's too much. Cut that one in half.
Yeah. Half?
Half. Perfect.
Okay.
And bechamel and sandwich, people go like, really? Bechamel and sandwich? I'm like, I know it's going to happen tomorrow.
What's going to happen tomorrow?
I was talking to somebody yesterday.
Oh.
You're going to put a bechamel in a sandwich? I'm
Oh,
watch
okay.
and learn.
Watch.
And this is stuff that has been happening for years in France. And they still nowadays do it. There you go.
Okay.
Perfect.
All right.
Good. Now what do you think we're going to do with them?
We are going to put them in the toaster and let them melt.
Ha!
Am I
Yes,
right?
yes, you're right. Ging, 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 ging. So, a lot of people just from like that, they put them in the oven and they put them on broiler. So the broiler, the heat only comes from the top. And I like to just put them in the oven at 350 degrees and slowly let them achieve golden perfection because I
Nice.
want also the ham and the cheese that is inside to warm up.
Right.
Because if you just put it on a broiler, yeah, this is going to get beautiful and brown. And you know what? Hold on.
Put a little bechamel,
There is
more bechamel on top.
There's nothing wrong with that. The worst thing that can happen is it's going to overflow. Yeah.
Oh, man. That looks...
Where's the camera?
It's pointing right at you.
Oh, yeah. There you
Point
go.
right at that one.
And
There we go.
that's how the bad boys are going to go in the oven.
Beautiful. Look at this.
Okay, so
Okay.
we're gonna see them in about, we're gonna put a timer. I think 15 minutes will go fine. I love timers, and I live with timers in the kitchen.
I heard it.
I know, and I try to tell students and people in the kitchen, you get used to work with timers.
Right.
I think our Facebook feed froze.
Nope.
No, we're good.
We're good.
And I like to work with timers because there's always so many things happening in the kitchen. You might have bacon cooking here. You might have things with. Go to a dollar store. I buy the little dollar timers
Yeah.
and I put them all over the kitchen. But wait, Chef Carlo, don't you have an iPhone? Yeah, but the iPhone only has one timer.
That's very true.
You can only work one time at a time.
Very true. And it's kind of difficult to run the timer on your phone when your hands are greasy.
And Siri, and then if you have an accent like yours truly right here,
Siri has no idea.
Siri has no idea what you're talking about. Okay, I think it's time to showcase
The Cubans?
a cubano.
Okay, Cubanos are coming up. Let me switch the cameras, and you are good.
Okay.
Let's bring those
Hold
up.
on, let me. Okay, cubanos. Ha, 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 ha. Look at that. Oh, yeah.
Man.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Oh,
perfectly
yeah.
toasted on the outside.
Oh, yeah, you can hear this one. Look. So it's not burnt because the grill is not too hot. It's not. Everything inside is melty deliciousness. Now, you are going to cut it, my friend.
Okay.
Do you know how to cut it?
Well, I know how to cut it, but I'm trying to think.
Okay,
of the-
Cuban sandwiches, most people will cut it like this.
No,
Traditionally, you got to cut them in a very sharp 45-degree angle.
Okay.
Do that while I clean the griddle for our next sandwich.
All right.
Ooh, listen to that thing going like crick crack. Crick crack. Ha!
Oh, there's nothing better than melted Swiss cheese.
And pickles and mustard and ham. and ham and pickles and mustard. Ha ha ha. We gotta get those
Sound effects.
sound effects.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Okay, whenever you cut a sandwich like that for presentation,
Okay. You'll put one on the other side.
you can do this.
Ah, so you can see
You can
all
do
the
that,
loveliness.
or you can just put one this way and one this way, so you can see the inside. Or you can just mount it like that.
Wonderful. We'll show the camera there.
Well, hold on. I guess we need to try it. But if you try it now, we're gonna just
We're
end
gonna
up
burn
without.
in the.
We're gonna end up without like.
We won't be able to taste anything the rest of the day.
Oh my god. Oh man! I just tried the cheese that was melting on the.
Oh yeah.
On the.
It's already wonderful.
I was cleaning the griddle and I'm like, here.
You got another plate?
Oh, another plate.
Right.
I was cleaning the griddle. I was eating the cheese that came off the griddle. Oh my god, that's good. That is good. Now we're really going deep in interesting flavors and but I want to show you. I want to show also the simplicity of two items on a sandwich and placed on the griddle. Now, a couple of rules for hot sandwiches. Let's say I wouldn't grill a sandwich that has salad, lettuce, and tomatoes in it, because as it heats up, it will release all of that.
Gotcha.
Still, once in a while, I can put some tomatoes in a sandwich, but it's going to get really running because the sugar, the water for the tomatoes is really going to come out. So, if you want to put toppings on a hot sandwich, then I'll suggest you cook them in the oven. Let everything melt and do kind of like an open face sandwich. Like, let's say right now we're gonna make a very simple grilled cheese.
Okay.
And it's very simple, and it's called, I call it comfort food. It's, I don't know, I'm really down with that. So let's say you want to make, don't want to put it on the press. I will put the cheese on one side.
Okay.
And
Turkey?
turkey?
No,
You
I
said
thought- I
turkey?
didn't know what you were looking for.
I got turkey. I forgot I got turkey.
Oh,
This is my favorite, Swiss and turkey. I can have this.
with that.
It's
With
coming.
bacon.
It's coming. It's coming. So let's say you want to put, after this is cooked, you want to put in there tomato, lettuce, and olives. No problem. So I would put it in the oven like this. I would put the turkey and the toppings on one side, and this will go into the oven.
Okay.
And then once it comes out of the oven, then you put your lettuce, your tomato, and then you make your sandwich.
Right.
That way that the veggies don't wilt.
Right.
I don't like it like that. But this one is very simple. You got your cheese on one side, you got your turkey on the other one. Now you can go overstuffed turkey, like a New York deli sandwich, nothing wrong with that. But I just want to show you the simplicity of a grilled cheese.
Okay.
And here, as I prepared this one, so cheese and turkey, get the cheese in there, got the
Gotcha.
turkey in here, and save me 2 slices for the Reuben. But I thought we were
Perfect.
going to bring a lot of cheese, but
Perfect. Did you want to do turkey or you want to do ham on this one?
let's do ham on that one.
All right. And do the soft ham too.
And I like to use rye bread for my sandwiches. But hey, I love white bread. It's like white bread is fine. I like rye.
Right.
Not only I like rye, but also we can do a Reuben sandwich after this one.
Yes. I like a good New York rye.
And look how simple it is. Now, here's the two trains of thought that do we use butter for the sandwich or do we use mayonnaise?
Well, I have recently become a convert to the mayonnaise.
On the outside of the
Yes,
sandwich? And
yes.
why is that?
Because it provides such much more flavor. There's nothing wrong with butter. You can go crazy. In fact, you can even put a compound butter on if you want. But because the mayonnaise has got the oils in it.
And the
And
egg.
egg.
And what happens to egg when it cooks?
When it cooks, it solidifies.
And it
seals the
caramelizes.
sandwich. Yep, and it seals the sandwich too.
Look at that. So we're gonna do mayonnaise on one side.
Okay.
Mayonnaise on the other one. And let's do one with butter and one with mayonnaise so we can see the difference.
Okay.
And which mayonnaise are we using today?
This is Duke's.
I know.
Duke's is my favorite.
It's good. I'm sorry. But Chef Carlo, can't you make mayonnaise at school? Yeah, but here's the thing. We don't use pasteurized eggs and we're making stuff for other people.
Right.
I don't like to kill them. Yeah, I like to keep them disease-free.
We're doing butter on that one?
Oh, forgot. Hold on.
He was thinking.
I was just in love with mayonnaise. And I forgot that I even put the mayo away. Hold on. I even put the mayo away. Now you can give a cold sandwich to somebody with that one. Butter. Just a little. Just a little bit of
I'll
butter.
grab a sandwich.
There you go.
Oh man, we'll press that puppy.
Okay. So look how simple. This is as we're snacking for other stuff.
He said, "Yep." Ham sandwich.
Ham sandwich. Okay. I'm gonna check on the croque monsieur. Oh, it's getting monsieured. It's getting monsieured. So we have the beautiful cheese sandwiches, and if you just want to do a cheese, I will just do cheese. And you know, I forgot the bacon in there.
We did forget the bacon.
We can eat it afterwards.
It's sitting there looking pretty.
Oh,
We got about 15 minutes.
that's it?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay,
Time for a Reuben.
one of my favorite sandwiches out there, the Reuben sandwich. You ever had a Reuben sandwich?
Oh, 100 billion times.
100 billion times. So let me see. You build me a Reuben. I brought you the ingredients.
Oh, fantastic.
My man, I brought you all the ingredients. Let's make 2 Reuben sandwiches. Brought you all the ingredients. How you gonna make it? Let's see.
Oh, definitely my cheese.
Gotta have Swiss cheese. I didn't wait anymore. I thought it was too much.
That's what you get for thinking there's never too much
I
cheese,
know.
right?
I got 2 pounds of Swiss cheese. I'm like, there's gotta be plenty. I'm like,
Okay, will you pass me the roast beef?
actually,
Oh, pastrami.
no, corned beef.
Oh, you're on corned beef.
Oh, dude, I lived in New York, man. I lived in New York.
Sorry, it looked like roast beef. I was like, ooh, roast beef.
Ooh, corned beef, baby. Corned beef.
How high?
How high can
the
you go?
moon?
How high can you go? How high you gonna pile up that thing?
High enough.
Higher.
Trying to make it like the picture back here, right?
That would be nice. The only thing I couldn't find marble rye, but
Well, that's actually, I've had a difficult time finding marble rye.
I mean, I can make it.
Right, you can make it, but
At what time?
yeah.
At what time?
Are there good bakeries over in Raleigh where you can get like a marble rye?
You know what? There's 2 bakeries. I go there because it's fantastic French bread. There's Yellow Dog Bakery.
Right.
And then the other one, oh my God, I forgot the name. Hold on.
He's gonna look that up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so what else?
Need my sauerkraut.
The sauerkrauten.
Danke.
Bitte.
Und fork if you got one.
Und fork. Of course I got und fork. We got everything but the paycheck, brother.
So true.
Okay, hold on. I got
A spoon will work.
No.
Fork
Gotta
is
do it
usually
with a fork. So that way if there's any juices that drip from
Danke.
sauerkraut, which I drained it last night. I put on a colander to drain.
Oh,
Oh, what did we blow?
we blew something. We blew the, I'm not even sure if we're still in here. Did that machine go down? No, is it still on? Hang on, chef. Keep talking.
Okay. Well, hopefully anybody can hear me now, but we had all the lights go off and the cameras in the studio. And all the electrical equipment just went
yeah.
off. So, and we're back up.
Well, not really.
Not really?
We're still broadcasting, but we.
Okay, so are we on the radio at least?
Yeah, but we are on the radio. We're still live.
Awesome. So, as Andrew's going to figure out what we did here wrong, I'm going to start shutting off some electrical equipment.
We blew the circuit for the lights. That's
We did?
Yeah, we did. But
Awesome.
That's the way it goes sometimes.
Well, that's that.
So I'm going to switch circuits here.
It's okay. We threw a lot of juice in there. Okay, so meanwhile, Andrew's gonna get us back on the air, so people on the radio can still hear us, and the people on Facebook. Sorry, we lost you.
No, they're still there.
Oh, Facebook is still
Everybody is still here. We just lost the lights and the television.
there. Oh, so how the people on Facebook can see us is we lost
Because that's
the
on a
TV.
different circuit over there. But I've got the camera set, so we are
Oh,
still
cool.
live.
Oh, we're still on.
Yep.
Okay.
That was fun.
Okay, so I turn off all the equipment.
Okay.
So everything is dead.
Oh,
It's okay. Well, listen.
We're gonna
we can
continue to
build.
make.
We can build the Reuben,
Mm-hmm.
and then we'll figure out a way to get at least.
Did the croque monsieur, did they finish?
Yes, they are
Okay.
ready. So
Perfect.
whenever we have this board, then we will pull out the coq monsieur.
Did it actually ding? I think it donged. It dinged.
It dinged,
when the lights went out.
Yes,
I was like, perfect timing.
it ding, the dong, the ding, the ding, the dong, dong.
The ding was just a little bit too much for the circuit to handle.
Where do we have to reset the trips?
Yeah, we'll have to call maintenance and get them to come over
Oh man.
and get them to retrip the circuit. But hey, we are still live on Facebook, and maybe we'll go viral with that one. I don't know. That'd be hilarious. Check these idiots out, and they blew a circuit.
Well, that's the whole point is experimenting. Then we need to bring to let us know where to get power, because we
Right.
got a lot of between the lights and that thing is pulling at least 1,500 watts. Okay, we're gonna have a cold room, my man.
I don't mind the cold rooming.
Oh so, well, we can nibble on the cubans. Okay, so we got the corned beef, we got the sauerkraut. What else?
Well, yeah, Thousand Island or
Your
Russian.
favorite.
Or Russian.
I know it's not your favorite,
but it's traditional.
but I made it myself.
Right.
So-
I'm going to enjoy that then.
Yes. So I didn't make the pickled relish because relish comes in a can.
Sure.
I didn't have time to do that. But this one I made with sriracha.
I'm not. Did you see a complaint on my face?
No. Mayonnaise, sriracha, W sauce. I can't pronounce it.
Worcestershire.
Thank you.
Worcestershire.
I can't pronounce it. I
It's like
can't.
a place in New York, Worcester.
The W sauce.
Yeah.
I call it W sauce. Pickles, W sauce. Usually it has a hard-boiled egg in there, chopped up. No.
No.
No. Okay, so since you're not a big fan of it, I'll let you put as much as you want. As
Okay.
much
Well,
as you
I
can
mean,
handle.
but I'm not the only one eating these. So,
Dude, just put as much as you want.
do you usually go on top of the sauerkraut, or
Of
do you
course.
do here? Okay.
Of course, on top of the
looks-
sauerkraut. We're not animals.
It looks wonderful.
Yeah, don't put too much.
No,
or
no,
something.
no,
You
no.
don't like it.
But I also don't want to make the bread ridiculously soggy too. That's perfect.
Now, Reuben's sandwich is another sandwich that takes a lot of variations in interpretation. And here, let's build it. And that's it. Goes right on top.
Right.
Again, this is regularly sliced rye bread. I love it in New York because they use really thick rye bread.
Right.
And they fry it in butter first, and then they build a sandwich. What I do instead of that, I just put on the other panini press that we have over there, which is dead now, but I will just smear it with butter.
Right.
So let's see what happens. Let's see if maintenance can put it back online. And okay, so this is the way your cold Reuben looks. Too bad we cannot show you what happens after we make it drawn in butter and smear it with.
Right. Let me check this. I want to make sure we're on the right camera too, because now I can't see anything.
Okay, good.
We are.
Meanwhile, I still like having here dreams of sandwiches being cooked. And hopefully you guys can be seeing this. So we have this
They are.
beautiful corned beef and the sauerkraut.
We just have mood lighting. That's all.
Mood lighting?
It's mood lighting. But see, it's just one of those.
When you ice, what is it? That sound like
When
a
the
big
moon-
pizza. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie. That's amore.
Amore.
Amore. Okay, fine. So Rubens, when maintenance comes back and they put us back online,
Oh, they won't. I have to. I don't think they have been notified. So
that's fine. Now for Rubens, check
Yes.
out. Rubens take a lot of different shapes. There's a Montreal Reuben. You substitute the meat with Montreal style smoked meat.
Okay.
There is a walleye Reuben. It's a version of the classic that features the Minnesota state fish. Minnesota.
Wait, I'm sorry. Did you say they put fish on a Reuben?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And not only that.
Well,
walleye.
you know, a long time ago, I was kind of like fish and tacos, and now I love fish tacos, so I'd have to try it.
Well, there's a grouper Reuben.
Well, that sounds lovely.
Yes,
'Cause I love
and I
grouper.
tried in Florida. I tried a lobster Reuben,
Lobster.
which my friend Mitch and I are sitting at the bar and at the restaurant now, like lobster Reuben. That sounds completely wrong.
Right.
Let's have one.
Let's try it.
That sounds completely wrong. Gotta try it.
Right.
It was really good. Everything that a Reuben has, but instead of corned beef, boiled lobster.
Perfect.
It-
What's that? What is the one that says the lobster po' boy that they have up north?
we're
in
gonna
Maine?
make those.
We are.
It's called the.
I know I can't.
Ah,
It's on the tip of my tongue.
Hold on. It's Massachusetts. They love the Dunkin' Donuts and they
Lobs-
love the lobster rolls.
Lobster rolls. That's it.
You go to MassCon, it's like Dunkin' Donuts, Dunkin' Donuts, and lobster. Lobster.
Lobster
Did you have
rolls.
lobster?
Go get your lobster rolls.
Lobster. There is the lobster Reuben. There is the Reuben egg rolls. Oh, look at that. The one I talk about.
That's right. You're talking
and-
about the Cuban egg rolls.
There's you can put everything on an egg roll shell and
Absolutely.
just fry it.
Yeah, I fill mine with apple pie filling or Granny Smith apples. Things are just falling all apart.
No, that's a ghost that is hungry stuff.
this place is haunted.
Well, that's why I like it.
Yeah.
It makes it fun. And there is the Rachel sandwich, a variation of the standard Reuben, substituting pastrami for the corned beef.
Gotcha.
That's the one you like.
Yes, I love me pastrami.
Rachel, a friend, I know a girl named Rachel that just got engaged in December. I wish her a lot of luck. Monte Cristos. And the Monte Cristos. I can't fry here. The croque monsieur.
Croque
Well, let's.
monsieur.
Okay,
So pull
so.
them out and check them out.
Yeah, I mean, the oven died, but the oven died. The oven
But it
died.
dung.
It dung. It
I did it
dung.
again. It dinged.
Here, wipe the cut. It dinged. Hey, Chef Don, but it dinged. It dinged.
I speak a good English right here.
But Chef Don, it dinged. It dinged the ding
It
ding.
dinged.
It did dinging the dinging.
Okay.
Okay, so you're ready. And too bad it dinged at a very early time because I wanted to use the broiler a little bit to really give it a crust on top of it. But here,
Okay.
a plate for you
All right.
and a plate for you.
Danke.
Bitte.
Now let me go switch that camera. I'm sorry, y'all. I have to go into the other room.
It's okay. So, I wish it would have had a little bit more. We didn't have that problem with the electricity here. So, really, the top of the sandwich could have gotten nicely caramelized and browned up. It's basically, what does it mean caramelized? Well, there's natural sugars in everything. And the top of the sandwich would have gotten all nicely browned. But we had a little accident.
No, we did. We popped it. I'm looking forward to going back and watch when it. I think I jumped. I think I was like, "Hey,
It's like, no!
what happened here?"
Okay, so this is your croque monsieur. Again, it should be nice and brown on the top. Our thing died, it's okay. And that's the croque monsieur. If you wanted a croque madame, you put a little either poached egg or a fried egg right on top of it, which I was gonna do, but everything died.
Right.
Now, this is a sandwich that you have to eat with fork and knife.
Okay.
So since you never had this one before,
Because the
Here's a-
creme brulee, especially
creme
creme
brulee.
brulee. Sorry, the
We did a creme brulee special.
no. I was thinking when you were we were talking about getting brown on top. I was like, oh, like a creme brulee, and that's stuck in my head.
Oh.
The bechamel sauce, of course, is nice and melty now.
Yes. So here, why don't you try it?
All right.
I'll let you try it since you never tried one before.
No, I haven't.
And while you do that, so just imagine that the top is more brown. Just imagine it's more brown and crispier.
All right.
I'm just gonna open it so people can see how it looks inside.
Oh my gosh. Oh my, this should not be allowed.
It is.
This should, oh my goodness.
Why shouldn't it be allowed?
This should not be allowed because this is like you should get a felony for this.
But what about if the top would have even crisper a little bit more?
Oh my gosh. That is amazing. Look at that.
Show it to the
I
peeps.
know, let me turn it on the inside. See if y'all can see that.
And
That
too
is
bad the top
amazing.
is not like super toasty.
Oh, it's okay. I am not
It would have
complaining.
been fantastic. It's super toasty top, bechamel sauce, and then you put a fried egg on top of
And I
it.
think that is, with the fried egg, that sets it over the top. Bacon bits.
See, he's too excited, but this is the way it has to look in there. And this is a nice thin bread. Sorry about the light, but this should be more brown on top. Delicious.
Amazing. Let me switch that camera back.
Switch the camera back. Okay, so Andrew's gonna go run and get the other camera back on, and
We've got about about 2-3 minutes.
2-3 minutes. Okay, well, this is our grilled cheese before it
Before we lost the power.
before we lost the power, and the simplicity of a grilled cheese. Of course, I like to go. It only went for a couple of minutes.
Sure.
It would have been more crispy and nicer, but it works fine. Everything is melted inside and cheesy, and my kids love this stuff. And look at that, nice and melty inside. The bread should have been, of course, if you leave it more time in there,
It'd be nice and crispy.
it'll be nicer and crispy.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but it's again the simplicity of a grilled cheese, and of course with mayonnaise. Oh, that's the
That's the 3-minute warning.
what 3-minute warning.
Yeah.
Yikes. Okay.
Before the end of the hour, so.
Before the end of the hour. Where did our Facebook go? Okay,
It's
good.
still there.
It's still there.
You want to check and see if you have any comments?
Yes. So we're gonna keep going on this hot sandwich journey,
Sounds awesome.
and can we do cheesesteaks here without getting in trouble?
You know, I don't know, but what we can try is, I don't know, we'll talk about it. Maybe we can find another location that we can do cheesesteaks.
Oh, probably. Well, we can do the show. Chef Don has class. We'll find a way
We'll
to do
figure
it.
a way to do it.
We'll figure a way.
There's always the other place. Yeah, see, we have a little mood lighting there.
Oh, we have the mood lighting. That's awesome. Okay. Yes, canapes can be done with anything you want. Again, as long as it has a base, a spread, a main ingredient, and a garnish. You can even use Ritz cookies. Oh my God, you can even use saltine crackers. I cannot believe I just said that.
But you can. It is your base.
Yeah,
If
but
you're crunched on time,
I know, but
Or you're
make it a little
broke.
bit more like,
or you're a college student and you want to impress your friends, and
you know what? Use cucumbers.
that's right. Oh, now see, now we're
See,
talking.
you cut the cucumbers not too thick, not too thin, that can
Right.
hold the stuff. Now it's carb free. It's completely no carb. It's gluten free, and now you can build your canopy on top of that.
Absolutely.
You can also take carrots, cut them thin enough that can hold stuff, and now it's gluten free also.
Awesome.
And sandwiches, be creative. There are so many. This is a Cuban sandwich. Again, you can give it any twist you want, and
And make your sandwich, add a little bit of heat to it, and the ridiculous meltiness and awesomeness that comes out makes everything.
okay,
different.
we're out, right?
So, yeah,
Okay.
we're good.
Thank
You're
you
gonna
very
close
much.
the show. I'm going to switch this. Go
Okay.
ahead.
Oh, I'll close the show.
You close the show. Go ahead.
Thank you very much for watching today. I'm Chef Carlo. This is Andrew. This is Talking Food. You can find us at Studio 67. It's part of Nash Community College, and Andrew does a great job here to get this show on the air. And stick around to see if we have any aftermath pictures of what we're doing here. I'm going to post them on Facebook and Instagram. Thank you very much. I'll see you all next week. Any questions, comment, or email me. Thank you very much. Have a good one.